OBS decided they wanted to cut my stream. It literally disconnected, and then right before it reconnected, it fucking ended the stream. So we gotta do this again. Shut my fucking controller's already fucking connected. You. Today has been one of those fucking days, man. I'm over this, dude.
6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Can't hit that one.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
We're at the end of the first, and
we're back,
blowout already in this one. Boston out in front, just dominating this one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't,
my controller's not working, dummy.
Rest and relaxation.
They've got Duncan Robinson, and it's Rozier in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Bro, I can't move.
Now here's Brown.
Of course.
A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And for the Heat, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Larson.
You still couldn't make it, dummy.
Boston leading by 21. Pass to Pierce.
Oh my God.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
For three, Robinson knocks it down.
You can have that. I ain't worried.
Robinson's got himself on the board with a three there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's White. And he gets that one. White's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Jovic. Robinson on the wing. Here's Jovic.
Probably that one a foul.
Ware knocks it loose. That's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Robinson gets the bucket.
Oh no, they made it.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Celtics lead by 17. For
Me
three,
too.
Allen.
I'm just
The
kidding.
rebound by Ware.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the
Ain't
free
no
throw line.
way. I don't
Robinson
even
gets
care.
the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Pierce. Launches it. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Dummy.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back
That was a
and
nice
forth.
switch, dude.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami.
Come on, get to the game, dummy.
Heat trail by 17. Pass to Jovic. Outside Robinson.
There's a Jovic and a
They
Jokic.
set the pick to the inside. Jovic's shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Bird for three.
Oh my God, that was terrible.
The rebound by Ware. It's Anderson on the wing. No made baskets yet. Robinson finds some space. And again, no good by Miami.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Count it. And the Celtics lead by 19.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
I'm a little soft with my defense on my interior too, Daddy. Shut up.
Has to Ware. Now here's Robinson.
Wait, how is that not a double?
From the arc.
All he's doing. Look, you guys aren't going to win if you keep fucking shooting
got
that.
5 rebounds in the game. The three is up.
Oh.
Rebound
If I can't make threes with Nash,
they come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
I mean, I can, but I
They made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Garnett.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. All right, let's take a quick moment to bring up the shooting guards who have been lighting it up from three-point range over the last 10 games. Third is Derek White.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them.
Why are we calling a timeout?
These guys are the cream of the crop.
And having a reliable three-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity at this point in time.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Yeah, you're dancing with Sarah.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Nash.
Oh, yes! Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh,
He needs
that
one
was a
more
big
basket and
hammer
one
right
more
there.
assist for a double-double.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Heat trail by 21. Now Adebayo. His last outing, he had 20.
That's why he got smacked,
Anderson
dummy.
passes to Adebayo. And here's Robinson.
Oh, you missed, dummy.
Stone cold. Another miss there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. I just love the ball movement.
Look, I need 2 more points with fucking...
Miami has gone 3 for 7
Nash
from
for
the
a
perimeter
double-double.
during the second quarter. Here's Adebayo.
Nope.
Got a piece of it. Allen in the high post. Pass to Nash.
Double-double. Oh, no, he got blocked.
Glass. Wow.
Oh, finally got a foul.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Rozier.
Substitutions for your Heat. Andrew Wiggins. Davion Mitchell.
Pass to Robinson. Wiggins, right side.
Celtics foul.
Another foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul.
That's cool.
Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Miami
The
with the
front
ball.
of the rim.
Outside Love. The three. Boston with a rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Allen with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Pass to Nash. There's the three. The rebound by Wiggins.
Why don't you just grab it with your big ass
Consistency
hands?
just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
A tad short, but it's good off the front
They're
iron.
down 22. I'm not worried about
his
losing
first
the
points of
game.
the night.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
Here's Bird. He's got 6.
And one, dummy.
And he was
Give me
fouled
the
while
foul,
in the
dummy.
act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down
dude, you getting
and
a
can be
double-double before
methodical
half.
in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
So he gets them both.
Double-double. Should have
And
been
here's
had
Mitchell.
it.
He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
You love it when Wiggins is aggressive in the lane. That's when he's at his best.
And one, dummy.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Outside Mitchell. Jacks up with 3.
Nope.
The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Paul
And
Pierce.
just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Love. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Mitchell. It's
Still
holding by
defended it,
Nash.
dummy.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
For 3.
That's a
Allen.
3, dummy.
And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Wiggins passes to Love. Mitchell with the ball. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Great job on the back.
Could have been a block. I don't
Yeah,
understand
finished
that.
with both
but,
hands,
you know.
making sure of it. Here's Nash. 13 points in
God
the game.
damn.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this one. Nails it from 3. Bird's got 9.
This
We're up
is
31.
that modern
Fuck 'em.
big man play.
They have
Tall
doubled
guys
their
who
points.
are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Almost double. Wait, no. We're up 26.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo.
Never mind. No.
11 feet out. Deflected.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe
No,
it.
we're
Just
up
ugly.
31.
And that hasn't helped.
Fires the 3. Love grabs the miss. Now here's Wiggins.
31-point
And
lead
so
at
it's
half. Fuck
Boston.
them, dude. We got double their
Building
points.
top of the
Super
lead,
fuck.
up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah, maybe yes.
It took you too long.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Celtics.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows today. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Miami shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. On the floor for Boston. And it's Bird in at the 4 spot. Love, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boston's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Bird. Allen outside. Here's Nash. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat. Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
To the right side. Here's Bird. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Garnett's got 8.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And out of bounds.
Anyone out of bounds,
will have it.
Boston ball.
And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. Number 1, the Celtics.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Fires from deep.
Can't make a 3 with him, damn it.
Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Adebayo. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Allen. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Sends it home from three-point land. Allen's got 19 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Adebayo from long range. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
Let's go, double-double.
In Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
No.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much
double
more
their
data-driven
points real
than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated.
Oops,
and, of
never
course,
mind.
coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Another foul. We already have 2 fouls that quick.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Right side Mitchell. There's the block.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna fucking always block my shit, why not?
Pierce gets the
Same shit. I had 4 people right
Pierce has
there.
got 5 points.
You would have made that.
Part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Nothing, Daddy.
Oh, rejected by Allen. Nash passes to Garnett. Here's Bird, covered by Love. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that
Hated
off
they
in
call
a
that
real
a
game.
travel.
There's the AT&T 5G slam.
All they do is travel in basketball now.
Now here's
You can only take 2 fucking steps, and everybody takes like 4 fucking steps. So
lays it up and banks it
they
in.
don't play real basketball
Love's
these
got
days.
4 points now in the quarter.
That's where you get Love the ball and clear out. Let the big man go to work.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Heat. Garnett, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you? And that puts
Really?
just one
I make
foul
you
from
fucking.
both.
Why would you double fucking foul? Like, why would you double tap the foul?
Incredible defensive effort.
I
like
literally
this.
pushed it once.
Yeah,
It made him
obviously
stop
he
the,
had
made him
shot
fucking
well
re-dribble the ball, and then he fucking
anticipated,
punched
able
the
to shut
ball.
it down with authority.
Get out of here with these double fucking. Nah, bro, that's bullshit. I didn't fucking double tap the fucking steal button. I pushed it 1 time. Fucking AI in this
Wiggins
game is
outside.
fucking stupid.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Salvo.
Pass to Larson. Love for 3. Pure.
Oh, he actually
from
made
three-point
one.
range. 9 points in the game.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And it's Allen who slams
Dummy.
it home.
Assist from
He's been playing great unselfish
He has almost as many
basketball,
points as you got.
Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Larson. After the basket by Boston. Wiggins from long range. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Allen on the wing. And he drives in. Scoring. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
All right, let's
Oh,
get
let
to
me
the
guess,
finale.
another foul?
The NBA
Always a fucking foul, dude.
Commissioner Adam Silver said
One, but I
top
push it
draft
one
picks are
motherfucking
incredibly
time.
skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing
Every
younger
time
players
I push the
and
fucking
getting
button.
kids active. BA?
1 step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Wiggins. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game.
How's it like that when I have the shit to
Down to
1%?
5 on the shot clock. Pass to Love.
Let me guess.
The
I was
rebound
about to say,
by
let me
Allen.
guess another fucking.
Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Tatum.
And one, dummy.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. White, the pass to Tatum. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Here's Ware. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Jovic, he's checked in for Love. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. There's the drive, and that one is stopped right through.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Boston. Robinson passes to Jovic. Here's Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Take your shot, W.
And he makes a first.
You really get nonstop hustle from Andrew Wiggins, and that all-out style of play helps him be a serious difference maker on both sides of the ball.
Allen, he's checked in for Davison. And Wiggins drops them both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Allen outside takes a 3.
He missed it.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware. Now here's Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray.
They finally made another 3.
Robinson's got 12.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to push Y. The Y, did not do it.
1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Jovic. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Nope.
Again, the miss by Boston.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Anderson passes to Jovic. And here's Wiggins. Hits the trifecta. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Nash passes to Allen.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Wide left. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poke loose. Here's Bird driving in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Wiggins outside. 3-pointer.
Nope.
That one doesn't drop. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Boston out in front, delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get this next bucket, and we got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head.
Nobody cares.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works.
My controller's not working. My controller's not working. Nope. I'm pushing fucking escape on my. Nope. My controller wasn't working. I ain't fucking doing this shit. You guys gotta stop doing this shit. Every fucking quarter starting. Why are you doing that? Bro. It's just gonna require a restart of my computer. Guess what? Guess what? We're them to the end. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. Can't use my controller. I'm about to break my fucking computer screen. Legit about to punch the fuck out of it. What am... Now my controller wants to work. Wow. That's not fucking cool. I didn't have to fucking... Could have finished this game. We playing another. Kinda mad about that. Like, I'm super mad about that. Fuck it, I'll use those uniforms, fuck it.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And a chance now.
I'm sorry, guys. You can't love.
Across the league.
You can't
Here's
not
the
love
latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Spurs. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And you know, the Celtics, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back nine now, looking invincible.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And for Boston, here's out there with Bird.
Cool.
Then it's Nash. Then it's Garnett. And it's Allen in at the 2-guard spot. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front office.
Uniforms. They have a warrant.
And for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now Nash following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Right at the free throw line. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Vassell against Pierce. Here's Fox, and it's Fox
he
with
finally
the
made it.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground.
So 2 games in a row, I'm playing a chaos game.
And stolen by
He's a Heat fan, but he's also using the Spurs right now.
Yes, to Castle.
My 2 teams are the Mavericks and the fucking Pacers, but
The rebound by Pierce.
Like I said earlier on, I won't do in fucking
And Garnett gets it to go on the assist.
two blue and yellow teams in a
Very
row.
few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Here's Sohan. 11 points last game. Now here comes Nash leading the break.
Why'd you just run away, Bird?
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one.
Even if you think it's in, don't fucking run away. He literally turned around. Go to the fucking rim.
Here's Fox, and he could not get them.
Go to the rim.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Ray Allen picks one up, and for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game, but his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And he makes the first. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah,
You know what the fuck
it's
they're
hard
supposed
with
to
a
do.
young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
It's Allen on the wing. The
Oh
rebound
my
by the
heavens.
Spurs. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play. But
Are you serious? Stop reaching in, dummies.
In the point.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over,
On fire here today.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Good on both. Here's Fox, who's coming off a 25-point game against Washington.
and his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch and shoot jumpers in any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Pass to Garnett. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Bird's shot is good.
That's okay.
Such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Fox.
Yep, like I said, that's okay.
And the win streak sitting in an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
This
29.
is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself to settle in and watch these guys work.
Now here's Allen, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Allen dishes to Garnett. Nice. Cut into the rack.
Tied the game.
It's all knotted up.
Okay, Garnett may have lost a step in terms of quickness, but makes up for that with strength and body control.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich.
Not my
And
motherfucking
coach
fault.
has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Shut in for the Celtics. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe.
Paul Pierce.
Number third is Steve Nash.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Zohan. And Tatum pulls it down. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Oh!
Great ball movement there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Defense, I don't even care. They're still on point.
Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent.
No.
I want to take that out
Their
of him.
defense on point at the moment,
I tried to
too.
do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
Smack the fuck out of that.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
They get the rebound. Out to Nash.
Nope.
And stolen by
Fucked up.
Vassell. A pass to Fox. Carries it from
Nope. He
3-point
made it.
range.
Tie game.
Fox has got 9.
A team's actually giving me a hard time.
And he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Tatum.
No.
Comes out. Good.
How do you
Defense
smack
by
my
Wembanyama.
hand and it's not a foul? I can hear the
Zohan
smack.
The pass to Fox.
Yeah, you got
And
fucking
that's on
destroyed,
the
man.
San Antonio will retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Pierce with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Nash outside.
Nash, make a
Antonio
3.
with the rebound.
And
I've been
right
trying
from the
for
start there,
games.
They've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going down the floor.
And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, play
Finally, damn, we made a
defensive
fucking
intensity.
shot.
I guess the question is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level. That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich.
No, we
He
don't.
wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Headed to the floor right now in Celtics Entertainment.
Austin making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Garnett. And it's wide in for Steve Nash. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Johnson, the pass to Champagny.
Champagne.
Back to Johnson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Paul with the ball.
Paul with the ball.
Thus far. Champagny passes to Johnson.
Champagne.
Pass to Champagny. Lets the 3 fly. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And one
he
dummy.
did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line, Ray Allen. At the line for 2 shots,
Take a break.
And the first one at the line is good.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice
not a jumper,
and
that's
repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Luke Cornett. Bird comes in for Tatum. Nash is subbed in for Derek White.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Garnett. San
No,
Antonio
dummy.
with the rebound. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
To the middle. Here's Bassey. Excellent D there from Garnett.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Good work there as it goes.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
It's Fox with the drive.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And a slam dunk by Bird.
3-point lead, dummy.
No. Tell me we didn't just see that.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been practicing, GA, that one.
I'll tell you, that was a little
Nope.
bit of effort and a lot of work. How about the energy in this building off that play?
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation.
We ain't doing that today, partner.
The last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Bassey in at the 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Celtics. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Now Fox. Clock at 6. And that one's good.
Oh, no.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Tatum, and he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Boston leading by 6. Pierce inside the three-point line, and they'll get another chance. A nice shot by Brown.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
DiVincenzo with the screen.
Nice fucking screen,
And
dummy.
there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Wait, what's the fucking
That's
foul?
2 for him. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
ready to talk things through with the team.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get to bang for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Luke Cornett. Bird comes in for Tatum. Ray Allen is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Nash in for Derek White. Outside, Fox.
No way. That was a foul. I mean, that was a fucking fraud.
Ray Allen picks one up.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one is off.
What you missed, Donnie?
I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And he's good on the second.
So you missed them both?
Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Nash. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Allen's shot is off. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah,
again?
Range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Hurry up, dummy.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Chris Paul.
5-point game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Nash. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Fox passes to Johnson. Rebound, Boston. Pierce has got his 5th rebound in this one. Nash dishes to Allen. Count that one. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And there's the drive.
Forces a fucking foul, bro. I'm getting tired of this.
2 shots coming up.
But when I do it, it's a block. Like when I drive, it's a block. But then it's a foul.
And what has been the trend for Chris Paul?
This is dummy.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
Spurs making a switch here. Nash's checked in. Nash's shot is in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Nash against Fox. Pass to Sohan. Back to Fox. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in. Fox has got 16.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy,
and one dummy.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Come on, a 3-point play. It's a 4-point play.
It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson.
What? That was a 3-point shot.
11. Right side, Fox. And the whistle blows.
Of course, it's a fucking foul.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the.
Oh, I hit the button once.
And guys, let's get your take on the score.
Every fucking time, bro.
So far, they moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. Fox hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving
Dummies,
dialogue between
bitch.
players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the
Yeah, I'm a
high-stress
dummy,
environment.
bitch.
But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead.
Of course it's
and
a
looking
foul!
ahead, which is great for the game.
Get the fuck out of here. And he got hurt.
Picking up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top scoring.
That's the
big
dumbest shit
man in
ever,
the
bro.
NBA. With on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote
Goddamn,
to.
bro. That wasn't a
And
foul.
even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Tatum draws the double. Misses from short range.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
I'm about to say there better not be another fucking foul.
Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Castle.
They made it. Nope.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Nash. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Bird with the bucket.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Outside, Fox. All alone. Nice touch on the back shot. Fox has got 24 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Tatum on the wing. Covered by Vassell. Bird kicks it over to Nash. Back to Bird. This ball movement by Boston.
And
solid shot by Tatum with the defender right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve.
Why?
That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Dumbest shit ever.
A few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count. Going 8
Every time I
to
push the
line so
fucking
far.
button once is a fucking foul, bro.
Sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
Garnett, he's checked in.
Garbage ass dumb.
Pierce comes in for Tatum.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Allen for 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 9 assists now tonight.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a
He just bounced the ball out of bounds, too.
Because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a foul.
Fox with it. Al Pierce defending.
Here, stop leaving your fucking mark.
3-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Oh, you have gray hair.
Here's Sohan, defended by Bird. Pass to Castle. Fox against Nash. And Fox gets it to go.
You can have that.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Nash, the pass to Garnett.
Oh my God.
Now, here's Fox. He has 30. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Nope.
kicks to Garnett.
Yep, nope.
It's rebounded by
Damn.
De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those.
Damn it.
And that deficit will go away.
That doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count. If he would have caught it instead of
hey, can we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, it doesn't count. If he would have caught it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. If it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and we've got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Boston Celtics.
He has 34 of their
They're
fucking
doing a nice
40
job
points.
Getting their feet
Wait,
wet
he has
in the
30 of
paint.
their 44
I
points.
like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why
That's
settle?
the most
Invite the
retarded shit
defense
I've
to
ever seen.
Stop it.
So he's a ball hog.
And we've got the playoff picture starting
just saying
to
that
come
the rest
into
of my
focus
team
now.
ain't worth a fuck.
So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look here now at Boston, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
No!
That'll be a 5-second call.
You gotta be kidding me.
Chance to look at the stats for Garnett. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass.
You gotta be kidding me. I actually passed the ball in. That was
with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You got Allen. Garnett is out there with Bird. Then it's Pierce. And it's White at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Really? How is that not a steal?
White against Fox. Here's Sohan. Nothing on the board. Just 5 on the clock. Vassell finds Fox. No good on the shot.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Allen left side. Kicks it out to Garnett, and it's out of bounds.
You gotta be
Last touch
fucking
by Allen. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Paul Pierce.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Celtics making a switch here. Nash is checked in, and they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult
to
get
your
dummy.
Well, it makes up for the one that was illegal earlier.
Completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yep, every time I go in block, but every time they go in, slam dunk. Or a foul.
Zohan, the pass to Fox. Here's Castle, defended by Bird. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Here's Nash.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Puts one up from 19.
Bro, how did I not even fucking smack that away from him? That's the fucking center.
How about the awareness there from Fox?
As a fucking point guard, I should have smacked the ball away from him. Fuck off.
In finding the open man.
Here's Nash.
You gotta be kidding me,
again
bro.
Missing. Spurs trail by 7. A pass to Fox. With the drive.
And a foul.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Celtics second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Entertainment. Attention fans, now on the court is your flip squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen.
On a 7-point game.
Games, he has been on a heck of a run. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye
I think it's my fucking headset infecting my ears,
top 5
bro.
percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. And he knocks down.
I actually had to go down a side
With
of
so many
gauges.
great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron
My ears
Fox
were
can
affected.
be
I had to keep my
overlooked,
fucking
but when
earrings
he's
out
on,
for a couple days, and
no
they're still
one can stay in front
they
of that
still
man.
hurt. I just realized how sweaty these things get.
Here is
5-point
Nash.
game.
He's got 6. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
And one dummy.
And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid
They'll play the Knicks,
and the Philadelphia
and that's about it out of
76ers.
that. Unless
Then on
76ers
Sunday,
win 2
they'll
games.
take on Carl Anthony
Or win a game
Towns
before
and the New York Knicks.
You know, nobody loves
We've already
playing
played
on
the
the
Sixers
road,
this
but
year.
it does offer a
Whoop
good
their
chance
ass.
to see
Only team who's beat us is
exactly
the
what
fucking
your team
Cavaliers.
is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And good on the
Boom.
second, so he makes them both. So it's the Spurs now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Fox. And the layup's good off
I'm
the
surprised that wasn't a foul or a
Fox has
block.
got 34.
That should have been a
As
block.
we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Damn it, dummy.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he finishes nicely on the way.
3-point game.
Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Allen kicks to Bird. Basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists tonight.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Back to Fox. Over Nash.
Nope.
A rebound by the Celtics.
Thank you. And one.
Cross contact on the
Got
shot.
a double-double.
3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste.
What are you talking about? I've been missing.
The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox against Nash. Fires from deep. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
The shot
my
by
God.
Pierce, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Outside, Fox. High post shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front irons. Fox has got 38 points.
Try it.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely.
Oh no, I had him. I
sinking
fucking
those
screwed a
shots
little bit too
with
late.
consistency.
I had the angle, but fucked up.
Johnson left side.
Nope.
That one, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Let's go.
It is for him.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Here's Fox.
Nope.
Shot off the mark. Great D that time from Tatum. It's Pierce on the wing. A 3-ball. Allen kicks to Pierce. Pass to Nash. A second chance effort and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the
I
points are
made that,
coming
right?
from for Boston.
Why didn't it go to 13?
How they're moving the basketball.
I should have 14 points. They literally didn't give me a
Also
point.
their ability to move without the ball. That style
I made
just
that
makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Looking to get it going. And Pierce with the lay-in. Pierce has got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tatum against Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Have that. You're down fucking
That's
11.
a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Nash, and Nash slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and
he made one
in the paint, really right from the tip. They're rebounding and
he hasn't made 1 in 2 games.
I'll tell you, this
He
is
might
not
not have been one,
going
you know,
anywhere
we
with
played the
this
other
guy
day.
making plays. What a quarter.
Passy, the pass to Johnson. They set the pick. There's the drive. Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. On the clock.
Nope.
Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nash dishes to Pierce.
Oh my God.
Tatum looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Fox against Allen. Ball is screen on Allen. Johnson outside. Back to Fox. Spurs passing it around. Johnson can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 18. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good by Pierce.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Fox against Allen.
I'm feeling it, Daddy.
And here is Fox over Allen. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Boston sitting on a
21-point lead.
The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing
we
better
didn't even see
than
the pass.
chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. We've got Paul, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bassey in at the center position.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Outside, White. Kicks it out to Allen. Got a piece of it. Tatum on the wing.
Damn it.
Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Why are you not going inside?
Here's Cornette.
Dummy.
Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 16.
I don't understand why Cornette's fucking sitting there on the fucking outside.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Johnson, the pass to Bassey. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Bassey's got 4 this quarter.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
Throw good, Fox. Some changes for Boston. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Luke Cornett. Pierce comes in for Tatum. And it's Nash in for Derek White. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nash kicks to Allen. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. It's Allen on the wing. Tries again. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett.
The fuck did you do?
Number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs trail by 14. 3-pointer, Fox Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 13 points in the
shit,
second half alone. Here's Bird. Rebound San Antonio. Crosses over, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now. Garnett, yeah, he can still do this.
Fox passes to Paul. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Fox. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ray Allen picks one up.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Celtics leading by 7. Deflects the pass. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's the pass to Garnett. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. And that's 12 points for Garnett.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Pass to Bassie. And here is Johnson. Bird covering. Johnson down low. Bird's there.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Bird outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Bassie. Down low. And the rejection by Bird. It's deflected. They get it back. Allen for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got 23 points.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Fox with it. The tray. Bird pulls it in. And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. 13-point lead. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound, Boston. Pierce has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Man. And Nash slams it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Bassie. Here's Castle. Defended by Pierce. Fox, no good.
Double. They just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Paul. Here's Pierce. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Steve Nash.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Boston leading by 17. Left side, Pierce.
No way.
Shot off. Good defense by Wembanyama. Back from outside. It's good from long range. Fox has got 49 points in the game.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game.
And one dummy.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line, Paul Pierce. At the line for...
And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. Vassell with it. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.133 left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win.
No way,
for the Celtics.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Nash.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
From 18 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks.
87 this year I was born.
Nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Garnett. Three-pointer, Bird. Good on the three-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 21.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in.
Damn it.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Team foul. Shooting for second.
Throw good, Fox.
De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Yeah, dummy, you're about to lose.
Both shots good from the stripe.
What if he made it? Wouldn't count it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's review our player of the game, Steve Nash.
Go. USB device not recognized. What the fuck? Alright, we have the fucking All-Star ship. See what happens with that next stream. I'll see you then. Thank you. I appreciate it.